Hello, everyone. How are you doing today? Happy July 2nd, the day after Canada Day. Happy belated Canada Day for those who celebrated yesterday. And happy pre-July 4th for those who are looking to celebrate this coming weekend in the States. Okay, we got some exciting stuff to go through today. First of all, I got my second shot, so I am just absolutely pumped. Feel great. No side effects yet. But man, what a feeling to finally get that second shot and just know that you've got like 95% coverage against some of these variants of COVID. So for those of you out there that have got vaccinated, congratulations. For those still waiting to get in line, if you're in Canada, I know that there's a lot of clinics where you can actually line up and get in earlier. I wasn't scheduled until July 11th. But we went down this morning to the local clinic where there's a 2-hour window, got there a half hour before it opened, walked right in, got our second shot. It was awesome. So what are we excited about today other than the fact I just got my second shot? We are giving away a copy of First Ascent. Kate, her last name, I always mess it up. It's Otte, I believe. Otte. Kate Otte. She designed First Ascent. We had an amazing interview this past week. Check it out on the Board Game Binge podcast, whether you're listening to it by audio or if you watch it on YouTube. Just simply go to our YouTube channel, Board Game Binge, and you will find it there. You could do us an even better solid if after you go there and subscribe, if you could go to your local podcast, wherever you download your podcast from, type in Board Game Binge, you'll find our podcast. Give us a sub. We really appreciate it. It goes a long way to help us with our numbers. All right, so let's look at First Ascent, shall we? So First Ascent, what an awesome game. I'm going to back this game myself. I was kind of giving myself some trouble earlier this week just because I've backed so many of these games. After interviewing people, learning about the games, the backstories, I just get super excited. And this one is no different. What is really cool about this game is the essence is you're mountain climbers. You're climbing up to the summit. The board is really cool. You have all these hexagons that you place down, which mix it up and make it different every time you play. You actually have rope you place down to kind of mark where you've climbed. And you have to have certain things in order to climb to, I forget what a pitch. That's right. They called them a pitch. I learned a lot about rock climbing when we had our interview. So your pitch might have that you need to have certain hydration levels. You might need to have a certain psych level. Equipment and so forth, skills. And as you're kind of climbing this mountain, I think several times you actually get to climb the same, ascend up the same hill. You are basically gathering points that then kind of score at the end of the game. It goes about an hour and a half. Looked like a lot of fun. A lot of great feedback on this game. Number one, from playability to replayability. The fact that the artwork she did, I think there was 300 and some odd pieces that she had put together of the artwork. Kate did all the artwork herself. She's a graphic designer by trade. So this is something that she put together and did an amazing job. What you can see here on the screen is, this doesn't really illustrate it well. Let me go up here. Right here. This one's even better. So the cool thing about this game, there we are, is that you've got this kind of ledge that you get to. So once you climb up to this kind of ledge that's halfway up the board, then you reveal the remaining hexagon tiles that are kind of in the top part of the mountain. So it's not too overwhelming when you first look at it. And it doesn't allow you to kind of map out your entire journey. You can only kind of map out half your journey, and then you got to kind of see what comes after that, and then you continue on. But man, what a cool game. One of the other things that really came across when I was talking to Kate about this, this game was just how much she designed it to really kind of emulate like a climb, right? So it's not just kind of like a game that's just been skinned to be rock climbing. It's actually designed to mimic kind of the processes and steps you go through when you actually do climbs. Everything from trying to go around a corner to taking risks. So maybe you don't have everything you need to get to the next pitch. Well, you can actually take a risk. There's a risk die you can roll to say, you know what, even though I don't have enough water, I don't have a certain skill level, I'm going to try to get there anyways. And some good things or some bad things can happen, which is really, really awesome. So Just an all-around fun game. We got a lot of response from people who saw this and said, gee, I wanted to see if I can get in on this draw. What we're giving away is one copy of this, and it is a pledge. So this fulfills in August 2022. She's like 2.5 times, 3 times her actual funding goal. So it's not a question of is this funded. It's already funded. Now it's just a matter of how many more people kind of jump in and join the party, so to speak. So, or join the climb, I guess, if you want to be thematic here. So whoever the lucky winner is, you get to have a pledge copy when this ships out next August, including all stretch goals. And the actual level is called Climber, is I guess the pledge level. It's a roughly $50 US value, including shipping. So once you include that, you're probably looking at about $60, $65 US is what this prize is worth, which is why I'm sure a lot of people jumped in on it and really, really excited. All right, let's go over to the Wheel O Names, shall we? All right, so let me go into share screen. There we go. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. And let's see what, get the volume cranked up here. Hopefully you get the clickety-click sounds. That's my favorite part of this. All right. Good luck, everybody. Oh, the Joe Shed. I think Josh might have actually won one of our prior draws as well. So you might be asking yourself, well, why was there 2 names for Josh? Why did Josh get to have two ballots? Well, the rules for this game were very, very simple. All you had to do was follow us, follow First Ascent, tag 3 friends. That gave an entry. If you shared it in your stories and tagged us, you got an additional entry. So every person could get up to 2 entries. And look like Josh, that paid off for you, man. You got your 2 entries, which got your odds up, and you won. So congratulations. I'll reach out to you when we're done this stream. I want to thank everyone who's been part of the podcast so far. Just a reminder, we got the team from Red Rising coming up next Thursday. We're taking Monday off in celebration of July 4th. But we'll be back next Thursday with our podcast at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Jamie Stegmeyer is going to join us as well as the designer of Red Rising. We'll see you all then. Have yourselves a fantastic